Hey girls, welcome to 5 Girls 5 Minutes. I'm Sarah, it's Monday, and I have a lot of questions to answer and something to actually read, so I'm gonna just start. I'm sorry, last week I forgot Tally's question because I just have a horrible memory. I watched the video like right before and I still didn't realize that she'd had a question. So for organization skills, like the things that I organize, I have a few DVDs in my bedroom that I keep fairly organized by actor, more or less. So like I have all of my Adrian Brody movies are together except for Darjeeling Limited because Darjeeling Limited is in the Wes Anderson collection. So I do things like that. I do it by star because usually if I have a bunch of movies it's because of the star or because I'm obsessed with the director or something. I have all my Harry Potters next to the Wes Anderson and then I have all of my Monty Python because they all sort of go together, I don't know. But yeah, and then I organize books, but usually only if it's series do I like put them all in a specific order. Like I have all of my Harry Potter books at the top of my closet together, and then I have a stack of John Green books and a stack of Beatles related books. So that's kind of how I organize. At my parents' house it's going to be different because at my parents' house I'm going to have an actual bookshelf. I still haven't moved yet, obviously. I'm still waiting on moving crews and stuff like that. But anyway, that's how I organize more or less. Okay, spent a minute on that. Awesome. Okay, so now I'm going to read my answer to Tara's question, which I wrote in my beautiful Wes Anderson notebook. Life Without the Nets is what it's called. Tara asked us in her video this week about the internet and if we think it's good or alienating. This is kind of a heavy, hard question to answer, so I decided to make a whole journal entry about it. My short answer is no, Tara. No, I actually find it the opposite of that. I've met and retained more friendships online than I ever had before the internet. I've always been really shy with anxiety, like itself, so internet has helped me meet people and get close to them. It's kind of sad to some people probably, but it makes me happy to go online and talk to people I've grown to love and cherish. We live in such a small world now, I think. The museum talked about that. Things that happen on the other side of the planet feel closer and more real because we have things like Twitter and YouTube and Facebook. Friendships, best friendships, can develop between people who most likely would never have met otherwise. And then often people meet up in person because of it and it becomes this nice 21st century friendship and distances are somehow shortened. That's how I feel anyway. I know that without my computer or my phone I can survive. But can I be happy or feel so much a part of the world? I don't think so. I found my voice on the internet in 1997. With it, I feel the opposite of alienated. Does it have its faults? Of course it does, but nothing is perfect. So yeah, like, the internet doesn't really alienate me from people, but at the same time, when I have guests over at my house, which I kind of think is more or less what she was actually getting to, when I have guests over, or when I'm hanging out with my family, I'm not usually sitting on my computer, unless it's like in my apartment with my sister. Sometimes I'll get on the computer, but I don't let it alienate me that way either. Like, I don't go on the computer when I have other things to be doing. And I don't even really text when I have other people that I'm talking to, so I guess I can kind of see how being on the computer when you've got company can be alienating. But the internet itself, like, I don't know where I would be without it. I wouldn't know you guys without it. So, yeah, that's my answer to that question. Kind of long-winded. Anyway, other questions. I'm trying to be organized. Other 5 Girls 5 Minutes cues. Ever bought something from TV or movies was Itzel's question for this week. There's this really great Team Zissou hat that looks just like Ned Plimpton's hat from Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, which is a Wes Anderson movie, and I actually have a picture of it right here. There. You can get that online, and I really want it. It's like $30 though, I think. So I haven't gotten it yet, but that's like the one thing from a movie that I would consider getting. I don't really have anything. Although I got my grandma to knit me a green wool hat like Mike Nesmith's on the Monkees, so I guess I've done stuff like that before. But I don't usually do it. Hats. I like hats. I'll do it for hats. Okay, and then my favorite summer treat. I really like ice cream, especially Cold Stone. I usually get like cinnamon and peanut butter mixed together with graham cracker. It's really good. Cold Stone's my favorite ice cream company. But yeah, it's mostly ice cream. I don't do a lot of popsicles or any of that stuff. And then my question. Have you ever gotten into something way after everyone else started liking it, and how did it make you feel? I just started watching Glee against my better judgment, and Tally's probably gonna be like, no! But so far I'm actually enjoying it. It's surprising. And I really like How I Met Your Mother and Modern Family now, and those are also shows that people like. So yeah, I've been getting into all these shows recently that everybody's been talking about, and now I'm just kind of like, where was I? Where have I been? So I'm glad though. I'm glad to have jumped onto the train before it completely left the station, before the shows got canceled, because that usually doesn't happen, like Lost. Anyway, so I hope you girls are having a good week, and Tara, I will see you tomorrow, and I love you guys! Bye!